Okay, here we go. All right. So sit in a way that makes you feel really good about yourself. Just however your body would like to settle itself in space today. And let's take just a moment to settle and be present. So I will ask you to close your eyes or look down and soften your gaze, whatever is your preference. And then just take a moment to scan your body. Imagine you have a scanner and you're just going from your head and just going down layer by layer to your feet. And just notice what you feel and where you feel it. So just taking an inventory of what is without trying to change it, without making judgments, just being present with what is. And then take another moment and scan the inside of your mind at this time. Notice, pay attention to your patterns of attention. What are you paying attention to? Where is your awareness? Are you thinking about things? And is your mind calm or is it sleepy? Is it feel very vivid or a little dull? Are you irritated about something? Are you really happy about something? So just notice what the dominant tone of your mind is. And then notice if what you feel in your body is a match for what's going on in your mind. And again, without judgment, just an observation, just being here. And one of the things about coming present is suspending all judgment, letting everything dissolve so that you're just here with you and your breath. And feel as though you are welcoming yourself home. Like if you had a really long lost friend that you hadn't seen for years that you just loved, and you looked out your front door and you saw them coming up the sidewalk and you were so excited and you're getting ready to open that door, that incredible feeling of love that just envelops you. Can you direct that towards yourself, towards every cell in your body? Can you welcome yourself home into your body and bring that sense, that infuse every cell in your body with that sense of welcome and joy and love? Now just a few cues on our posture and then we'll start moving. So if you can, rock a little bit side to side until, if you can, feel your sit bones, where your weight is being transferred through your skeleton into your lowest part of your hips, your sit bones. And then do you feel a little, are you leaning one side to the other or front or back? Or can you establish your spine, a beautiful, perfect vertical from your sit bones up to the crown of your head? You might notice that if you lean in any direction, then your muscles have to work. But when you come back to perfect alignment, all of your muscles can quiet down because your bones are stacked like a totem pole, keeping yourself vertical against the force of gravity. With your hands on your lap now, let's take that long spine and just draw a couple small circles. Just pick a direction. I'm going to the left here, but just circle around your sit bones a little here. And you can make the circles a little bigger if that feels comfortable. And if you'd like to include the head, you can look forward, to the side, up, and the other side if that feels nice. So make these gestures as big or small as is comfortable and as slow or as fast as you like right now. And maybe this last one here, find your biggest expression of a circle. And then come back to center and pause. It's just such a lovely way just to gently loosen up everything. Just take a breath here. Inhale through both nostrils, nice and slow and deep. And then sigh it all out. Just like you're letting go of all tension in the body. Now, whatever direction you were going, let's reverse it. So little circles, start out small. Feel yourself rocking across there's a diamond that you're sitting on. You're pubic bone in the front, your tailbone in the back, and your sit bones. When you're sitting upright, only your sit bones are making contact, but when we lean back, we can feel our tailbone. When we move forward, you might feel your pubic bone. And again, if you'd like to add the head, looking forward, sideways, up, and the other side. So a couple more times here, finding your rhythm. Exhaling when you come forward and inhaling when you come up. Let's do one more circle here. Make it slow and mindful, really feeling anything you can feel, and then coming back to center. Pausing again, taking a deep inhale, and a long exhale, letting everything out. So I'd like to work with the breath for just a little bit here. So we'll do a 4-count movement, and we'll do it to our breath, and I'll count, and each time we do it, I'm going to extend the breath a little bit. So the idea is that we'll be slowing and stretching out the breath. You'll only do it as far as it's comfortable, all right? So when you're ready, inhale both of your hands together in front of you with your arms extended. And then when you exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Keep your hands together, and when you inhale, look up and lift your arms wherever it's comfortable. And exhale, bring your hands to your heart. We'll do that again, so I'll consider this a count of 1. So inhale and reach, and to exhale, come back to the heart. Inhale and reach like you're reaching up and gathering energy, and exhale and bring it to the heart. All right, we'll take it just a little slower this time. So let's inhale, take it a little slower, and then exhale. So we're starting to slow down that breath. And then inhale, and nice and slow, exhale. If you need to take more than one breath, even though I'm slowing down the count, feel free to do that. So we're going to inhale and extend, 1, 2, and 3. Exhale, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, 1, 2, and 3. Exhale, 3, 2, 1. And now one more time, a little slower. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, and 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And now without a count, just doing it one more time with you breathing as is comfortable for you. Bringing the hands back to the heart. Using your inhale to reach up. And exhale, hands grow back heavy to the heart. And then release your arms. All right, we'll work on the spine a little bit, and we'll start with a small movement, then a little bit bigger movement, and then the biggest movement. So you can have your hands on your lap, and first, we'll just be rocking this bottom part. So say from your navel down to your pelvis. I'll move sideways. It's not a big movement, but so a little bit leaning forward and then rounding back. So creating a little curve in the low back and then rounding it. So inhale and come forward, and exhale and round back. Let's try that a little slower. Inhale and see if you can deepen your lumbar curve, your low back, drawing it forward, and then exhale, tipping your pelvis back and rounding your back. Let's do that one more time like this. Inhale and exhale. Now we're going to add the arms to make it just a little bit bigger. So now inhale, draw your elbows back, make fists, and let that curve come the whole way up into your middle back now. And then when you exhale and round your back, just take your hands to your opposite shoulders. And inhale, glide into your inhale, draw the elbows towards each other. And exhale, opposite shoulders, drop your chin and round back. So 2 more like this. Inhale and come forward, proud chest, and exhale, round down. 1 more time like this. So feeling now your middle back and your lower back moving. All right, now we're going to take the whole body. So now when you inhale, press your hands back, look up, and let your whole back find an arch. See if you can draw the shoulders down and in towards the spine. When you exhale, now round your back and push away, like your hands are saying stop. Drop your chin, pull your belly in, and round. Now inhale, the air is really heavy and thick, and push it back as you lift the heart and look up. And exhale, we're going to push that heavy air away and round down and back. Feel that stretch between the shoulder blades. Then inhale, rise up, get taller, squeeze the shoulder blades and look up. And exhale, round the back, drop your chin and push away. 1 more time like this. Inhale, lift up like you're going to jump up into the air. And then exhale, push away, and stretch the low back. And then come back to to the center. Sitting in the center, block, foot set. All right, do a little just sway back and forth just to release any tension in the body. Right? Little jiggles or movements. Just sometimes it's nice to do a little reset. And now we'll do a little bit of our core work. So with our core work, we'll just put the hands on the opposite shoulders so they're out of the way. And I'm going to go sideways again so you can see what I'm talking about. So on an inhale, you'll lift up and get very tall. On your exhale, we'll take our time. Keep your spine long. Tuck your tail under and lean back as much as feels comfortable for you until your abdomen, your abdominal muscles have to work to hold you there. And then you'll use your inhale to come back. And exhale, we'll go straight back again. Let your neck be an extension of the spine or tuck your chin just a little. And then use your inhale to come back. So you might be holding your breath a little bit in between the inhale and exhale, which is fine. So let's exhale back. Pull the belly in. And then inhale, come forward. Now we're going to take it to the sides a little bit, and that'll challenge the muscles on the sides of your torso. So inhale and get tall. When you exhale this time, take it to the left. So you're leaning back and to the left, pausing, and then inhale, coming back to center. Then exhale, take it to the right and back, and inhale to center. And let's do that a few times now. To the left and center and to the right and center. So hopefully you feel all of this working a lot. So let's do 1 more straight back just to bring symmetry. Straight back and then inhale and come forward. All right. Take a little breath, and we'll do a reset. So now try dream of genie arms, I'll call it that, holding your opposite elbows. On an inhale, take your arms up wherever feels comfortable. As you exhale, we'll do this slowly and carefully. We're going to go to the right, but we're going to make a full circle. So come on down past the right knee, forward full, glide over towards the left, and then use the strength of your abdomen to come the whole way up. Sometimes this is called around the world. So let's try it again in this direction. So exhale to the right, down and forward, over to the left, and then back up. Give your arms just a little break, and then we'll do it in the other direction. All right. When you're ready, arms again, and we'll take them up. And now we'll go over to the left. So your abdominals have to work hard to keep you balanced. Take it down and over to the right. And then back up. Maybe look up, and we'll do it one more time. Exhale down and over. Into the center. To the right. And back up. Whew. And then release your arms. So you may really have felt your core working there. All right, now we'll play a little bit with twisting. So again, we'll do our Dream of Genie arms. And in the beginning, the head will go in the same direction as our arms. So let's take an inhale, get a little taller, drop your shoulders, and then just exhale to the right. Inhale to center, and exhale to the left. So we'll just make these little twists. So take it with your breath. Try and use the exhale to twist, and the inhale back to center. And just back and forth, nice little baby twists. Do one more on each side. And then come back to center. All right, we'll do it again, but now look in the opposite direction of your arms. So when your arms go to the right, look to the left. And then when your arms go to the left, look to the right. So now it'll be a deeper twist. All right, so let's try that a few times. Exhaling, inhaling to center. Exhaling other direction, inhaling to center. Yeah, so see if we can just get a nice little flow back and forth. You can change the breathing if you prefer to breathe otherwise, but generally you want to exhale on a twist. You can even blow it out of your mouth. And then we'll come back to center after this one. Just trying to get the shoulders nice and warmed up there. All right, so now a little bit more. There's a lot of work with arms and shoulders today, but take your arms and press them back. And then see what it's like to turn your palms forward and back, and forward and back. So you're rotating right at your shoulders. So forward when you're pushing the hands back, and then squeeze your shoulders back when your palms come forward. So there's this little opposition happening. All right, now imagine that you're a big clock face. So if we had our arms here, that'd be at 6 o'clock. This is sort of at 5 and 7 o'clock. So now let's just go around the numbers on a clock. So we're at 5 and 7 here. And then let's just slowly bring them up. So we're at 4 and 8. Hope I'm saying these numbers right. And then 3 and 9, straight out to the sides. And then 2 and 10. And then 1 and 11. And then 12. And then we'll come back down. So 1 and 11. But stay here and then see what it's like to turn your palms back and forward. Just do a little twist with your shoulders. Yeah. And then we'll go to 2 o'clock and 10 o'clock. Pause here and then try a little rotation. Whether it's of the wrists or the shoulders or the elbows. 3 and 9, so we're straight out. And so back and forward a few times. Rotating the shoulders. And then 4 o'clock and 10 o'clock. Is that right? 4 and 8 o'clock, sorry. Back and forth. And then 5 and 7. Just a few times here. and then we release. And we'll call that our 6 o'clock. So now I'd like to do a little bit more playful. So not quite so much about strength. So just inhale and sweep your arms up, and exhale and sweep them back. And just find your swing. So just make it be so easy and playful. Whatever's going on in your body today, just loosen up and let it move. Let it find its range of motion. Just letting those shoulders rotate. And you'll find when you inhale that your spine wants to get taller. And when your arms come down and you exhale, you might feel your abdominals activate. So we're lengthening on inhales and strengthening on exhales. All right, so now we're going to take this and do a few different variations. This is actually a warm-up that dancers use too. All right, let's start with the right arm. Just take your right arm out to the side and then swing it across your chest. So just back and forth. There's no, form we're looking for. It's like just using whatever momentum. A little swinging here. Just good for the joints to move, and you might be able to feel the blood. We're really increasing the circulation in this joint. All right, let's release the right arm. And then let's see how the left arm feels today. And we'll try that again. We'll swing it out. So see how far over and how far back, or any other range of motion that feels right for you. And you set the pace. You just keep it up for a little while. Let's say one more time in this direction. And then release. All right, so now let's see what it's like to do both arms to both sides. All right, so it'll be both arms to the right, both arms to the left, and it might feel nice just to let your hand tap the opposite shoulder so it's not going past that. Let's just see what this is like. And again, your core stabilizes you when you're moving like this. So believe it or not, we're creating strength in our core just by doing this. Just a little bit of play. And this is also, I've always said, traditional Chinese medicine. This is a little thump on the shoulder is part of one of the meridians. It's very good to do that. All right. So there's lots of other ways that we can move. So let's just give our shoulders a little jiggle there and release them. And now, to the extent, so whether elbows are bent, the gesture can be small or large, but we're going to go up to the right and down to the left. So we'll swing in a big diagonal now. And I feel like when you repeat a gesture over and over again, your body can refine it a little bit. Sometimes there's resistance initially, and then if you keep it up, it kind of works through the mechanics of it. So let's say one more time to the right and down to the left, and then we relax. And maybe you can guess what the next one is. It's up to the left and down to the right. And then just find your little flow here, a little swing. And we'll say one more here. All right. And now we're going to twist. We haven't done that. So again, let this be sloppy, easy, fun. Just a little twist, so you'll just twist, and you can thump that opposite shoulder again, just because it's a place for your arms to go. Or you can let, sometimes it's called empty sleeves. You can just let your arms flop back and forth. Turning your torso now. And again, take it slow or fast, big or small. All right. And then come back to center. Do a couple shoulder rolls now. We've got a lot of movement there. And we have one more variation of moving the arms. And so that'll be to lean forward. And take your arms like you're swimming. So one arm is back, one arm is forward, and then just swing them back and forth like this. So now, different relationship to gravity. And then see what it's like if you can keep it going and sit up And now we're just up and down opposite arms a few times. Okay. And we can relax now. All right. Now, tiny little movements. We're going to take our hands, our elbows are bent, and imagine that there's like a bouncy ball, a really big Swiss ball that we're going to bounce, and we're just going to push down. So we'll do it like maybe 10 or 15 times. Just push, 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 push. All right, now we're going to take that ball and bounce it up. So look up, and we're bouncing it off the ceiling. So we're pushing up. Palms are flat and facing up. You might feel your abdominals working here to do that. And now come level. Turn your palms out away from you and push out. So it's like now you got, this makes me feel like that game when you had a ball attached to a paddle and you did stuff like this with the paddle. I was always very bad at that. The ball went all over the place. But okay. All right, and then release that. So now you might feel a little bit more warmth in your torso, in your spine, your shoulders, and your arms. So we can do a couple things now. So this one is for your head and neck, and it's so simple. Again, it's just let your arms relax. Your spine is long. Take an inhale. And when you exhale, just let the right ear feel really heavy. Lean towards the right shoulder. Just lean to the right side to any degree. Just relaxing over. And then inhale back to center. And this is really good for your neck because your neck muscles actually anchor about mid-back. So we're really letting all of that come along for the ride. We're not moving just the head. And inhale back to center. And let's just do that a few times. Just letting everything release and lengthen. You know what your fascia is. It's sort of like a really moist saran wrap just under the skin. And so we're actually, when we hold it like this and move slowly, we're taking that fascia and allowing it to become a little more supple. If we don't move our fascia, it becomes brittle and dry, and then it can really inhibit our movement. So we want to just take some nice, slow movements now that we're warm, because fascia responds to warmth as well. And last time, let's go over to the left. All right. Now let's add the arms, and we'll get a little bit more of our side. So we'll start with just the right arm now. So we'll keep it really simple initially. Just inhale your right arm up, turn your palm away from you, and just push it down like the air is really heavy, and you have to work it to take it down. We'll do that 2 more times. We'll do these in sets of 3. So we lift the right arm, we get a little longer on the right side, and then we push it down. And last time like this, float it up, turn it away, still looking forward, and just push it down. All right, now we're going to add the head. So on an inhale, look up as the arm goes up. Turn the palm away, look to the right as you push the arm to the right, and even lean down and watch the arc of that arm, and then come back to center. And we'll do that 2 more times. So inhale up, look up, turn to the right, and push down, follow your hand with your eyes, and reach for the floor for a moment, and then come back to center. And last time like this, inhale up, turn, and exhale down, and back to center. All right, now we'll look away when we take the arm to the right. So inhale that right arm up, turn the palm to face the right, but you look left and push that right arm down. So you might get a nice lengthening along that right side of the neck, and then come back to center. Try that again. So inhale up, look up, turn your head to the left, and push your hand down and to the right. And imagine that the air is really thick and you have to really push. And last time like this. Look up, look away, and push down. All right, so now the last thing we'll do with the right arm. Inhale your right arm up, and exhale over to the left. Now, if it feels all right, look up at your fingertips. So now you're involving the head and neck. Now look down to the left, turn your palm away, and take your hand down by your right hip. And then it's like you're reaching for something just past your fingertips. So you're drawing the head of that shoulder down. And now let's do this a few times. Inhale, sweep the arm up and over. Look up. Look down as you sweep the arm down and back. And in and up. And last time, down and back. And then come back to center. All right. Take just a moment, see if you can feel a little difference from right side to left, or just notice what you feel, or notice where your attention is. So you're paying attention to your attention. All right, let's do the left side now. So when you're ready, inhale the left arm up. So we start very simply, just the arm comes up, we turn the palm away, and we push down. And then sweep it forward and up. Turn the palm away and push down. Make space between the ear and the shoulder as you do that. And last time like this, up. It's like the arm feels weightless, and then it becomes very heavy as you push it down, down, down. All right, now the head will be involved, and we'll look in the same direction as the arm. So we look up when the arm comes up. We pivot, look to the left, and push the arm down to the left and follow it with our eyes. So that little lateral bend, so going off to the side. And then come back to center and float the arm up and look up. Pivot, engage your abdominals and push that arm down and look down. Come back to center. We'll do that one more time. Float the arm up. Turn, push, and look down. And come back to center. All right, now the head will move again in the opposite direction of the arm. So we'll inhale up and look up. Turn the palm away, but look to the right. And push the left arm down and to the left as you look to the right. Come back to center and float up. Look away and push down and to the left. And last time like this. Float the arms straight up and look up. Turn the palm away. Turn the head to the right and push down. Tall spine as we push down. All right, now we'll involve leaning over. So inhale that left arm up. You can put your hand on the side of the chair or the leg, and we'll lean over to the right. We'll stay here for a moment and get a little longer. Now look up at the fingertips. So a little twist through the spine. And then when you exhale, look down and to the right, turn the palm away from you, and push that arm down towards the right hip. Like you're reaching, reaching, reaching. Left hip, excuse me. Reaching, reaching. We'll do that 2 more times. So sweep the arm, a great big sweep of the arm up and over to the right. Look up. Firm your belly. Look down and push that left arm down. And then pause when you're near that hip and try to reach just past where you can reach. And then last time, sweep it up. Look down and sweep it down and back. And come back to center. All right, let's get the whole spine now, since we've been doing lots of parts. So your hands are on your lap. On an inhale, take your chin up to the ceiling and open up the front of your throat. But also try and lift the back of your skull so you're not compressing the back of your neck. Now keep your spine long and like a turtle, lead with your chin and fold forward from your hips. Keep coming forward, forward, forward. And then whenever you've reached the extent of your forward fold, then just let your head drop. Let your arms go. They can be on the lap, on the legs, on the floor, and drop your head completely. So shake your head no a few times, and then shake your head yes a few times. And stay here for another breath and feel as though you're just filling your whole back body with your breath, making new space back there. Looking back of the neck is long. When it's time for you to come up, let's tuck the chin. Pull the belly in. If you need to use your arms, then they're on your lap. If you don't need to use your arms, then roll yourself up one vertebra at a time, keeping the head tucked until your head comes level. All right, now we'll reverse that. So take an inhale just with your head level, but get a little taller. And then when you exhale, drop your chin to your collarbones. Then start to curl forward. Shoulders come forward, upper back rounds, middle back rounds, and you fold over from the waist again. Pause wherever your bottom of the movement is and breathe. And breathe any place that you might feel any tension or resistance. Now to come up, look out on the floor in front of you. So your neck is an extension of the spine. Firm your belly, and now we'll lead up with the chin. So on an inhale, take that chin and look up, up, and up to the ceiling. And then bring your head level. Take just a moment from that. And we'll do it one more time. So let's inhale the chin up to the ceiling, but this time bring your chin down to your collarbone when you exhale and just round yourself down. Hang out here for a little bit. And then keep your chin tucked and round and roll yourself up like a rag doll. Coming the whole way up. And then just bring your head level. So creating some space on either side of the spine. All right. We'll just try this at the end. All right, bring your arms out into a cactus arm like this with the elbows bent. And then see what it feels like to bring the elbows, the forearms, and the hands together, wherever you can. And I'll take them off to the side a little bit so that it's not in front of my face. But you can keep them center. I just have to do this. All right. Now on an inhale, see if you can keep the arms squeezing together and lift them up. It'll be a really small motion. And then on your exhale, let the elbows come down a little. So now we're just looking straight ahead, a little up and a little down. Let's do that one more time, up and down. Now, with your hands together, we're going to separate our fingers one by one. So take your pinkies apart. Then take the ring fingers away. Then the middle fingers. Then the index fingers. And the only thing that's touching are your thumbs, so turn your palms forward. Now, take your hands apart and take them out into those cactus. But can you turn your palms so they're up to the ceiling now? Sort of a little Egyptian looking here. And now push the ceiling away, so push up. Now when you're up, rotate your fingers in towards each other. So it's like a little Balinese dance or something. Bring your fingertips together. See if you can find your fingertips. Drop your shoulders a little. And then take your hands apart, swivel your fingertips out. Draw your elbows down, and then pivot and bring your arms together. Keep everything together and just open your palms out like there's a flower. You're opening and then close. Open and close. Then bring your hands to your heart. Find your long, straight spine. Drop your chin. And just take a moment. See if you can sense the activity, the energy inside your body, even on a cellular level. And as you inhale, you're bathing every cell in your body with life force, prana, energy, and even love. We're sending so much love into the cells, nourishing them with each inhale, and then relaxing the body with each exhale. Let's take one more deep inhale through both nostrils. Hold it for just a moment with the lungs full, and then sigh it out.